It's a fresh, sunny, beautiful morning here in Cavenia. It's me, Lons, and we're just roasting some meat on the beautiful, beautiful fire. I still can't get over that. And we're all good. Welcome yourselves back on in, guys. If you haven't already seen the first episode, go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this meat that I've cooked. This is going to be good for the day. And what I'm going to do is get the rest in here. I really appreciate you being here. We're going to consume one and put the rest in, and I'm also going to go ahead and consume that. So now we have 3 pretty good foods, and we're going to get, well, we're going to get a fair bit done in the way of both research, which Mr. Victor Barso is doing right now. He needs 5 sticks, which we're doing the smoking rack. We're going to get through some of this, and we're going to quest. And I'm also going to go ahead and place the second trap. So we're going to get this one in the dense forest next to these guys, so we'll probably just come a bit further back, and that will need a berry as well, so let's pop that in. And we placed both the gathering camp and the other one just over here, so we've got a logging camp and a foraging camp both here. Who is that? There's someone roaming about, actually. That may well be a wandering trader, which are now in the game. So it's so excited to play. It is a wandering trader. Nice. Let's take a look. So anyone that we see on the map like that, let's see what he's got. So he has straps, piece of smoked meat, seeds, some arrows. Wow, the buying the arrows is really good from these. Yeah, all of these animal feeds are pretty cool. What can we sell to him then? God, if we can fish up some of these, which is something I really want to do, by the way, actually. You know what? We're going to say scrap everything. I'm going to see if I can do a bit of fishing. So over on our craft bench over here, we're going to do fishing rod. Oh, that requires cord, so we can't do that anyway. So we are going to head on down then to this little section over here, and we're going to get our first river reed up and running. And I'm just going to leave the beggar doing his thing. So he's going to go out and hopefully get all the stuff done for everything we need. Oh, we need to be careful. There looks to be a fair bit of wolves lying about these in the forest as well, so I'm going to come around a little bit. This is actually the wolf den right here, and there's a bit of loot. I forgot about this. Oh, they're bandits, they're not wolves. Oh, okay. I might be able to kill my first bandits here. This is how I can get them here. There's a bow and arrow guy. We've got a melee over here, so what we're going to do is come at this side, and I'm hopefully going to avoid the bow and arrow, and we're going to try and get through this fight here. I'll try my best. Take some doing, but my axe is going to see better days here. There we go. Got a hit on him. As long as you remember to get that block. Okay, it's game over now. He's screwed because his shield's broke. Oh, another one. This isn't good. Get a bit dicey if you get caught out with more than one, but there you go. We've got 35 renown. I might be able to deal with this guy. Got to be careful of the other one because he's got a saber, so I'm going to run. My guy's over here. I don't want him to die though. I'm just going to back up because there's a little bit of loot we can get off these guys. If I can kill this one, I'll be happy, but might be able to run at the archer actually and go kill him. Being wary of my stamina. Ah, this is fine. Let's get him a few whacks here. There we go. Right, I should be able to fight this now. I'm going to back up because of the archer. They're going to do a lot of damage to me, and you can't generate health whilst they're gone. I like the little blue marker now above the bag as well, but this guy has a saber, which... Oh, no. No, no, no. I'm caught. I'm caught on the damn rock, man. I'm going to back up. I do not want to die this early. Archer, miss your shot. I'm going to get them to de-aggro, hopefully. Now, if you're wondering, you can get over this, and they have to run all the way around to... I'm going to use the road and just keep running. I think he's backing off. He is. Cool. That was close. Too close for comfort, but we did manage to kill a couple, which is great. I really didn't want them to go and attack my beggar, because he's not very strong. Now, if I had Lubomir with me, it would have been fine. But yeah, all I wanted was some river reed, man. And I can go and hire him now, at least, which is good. So we've got some remains we can grab. A bandage, that's perfect. Looks like he might be coming back. The scrap, though. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I can hotkey the the bandage as well, actually. It's a good start. Hide behind a tree. I think he's backing off, is he? Nope, he's not. I'm going to start using it. There we go. Put the bandage on. And we're good. Loop back around. Hopefully kill this guy then. I think he's finally backed off. Lovely. I'll keep my axe out just in case. And we can go loot the wolf den. It looks like they may have killed the wolves already. And you get quite lucky on some of these sometimes. You can get the, well, there you go. We got our first cord. That's always nice. But you can get straps. Early on, straps are needed. So, and smoking rack campfire is done. Good lad. Oh, there's actually 2 chests over here. What do we get? Old coin, bronze ingot, and a note, bit of turnip, and a journeyman book shields. Good bit of coin on us. What do we get then? Ah, nice. Cranberry. So we'll save this food for when we need it, but that coin's good. And we've got a shields book. I'll probably sell that when we get to Padstow. What I want to do is come back down and actually do what I came here for, and that is the river reeds. So down by the water then, you'll see these things here. There is so many of them, and they regenerate all the time. So early on, you can just grab a bunch yourself, which is what I did for a long time in my other save, but I'm going to try and automate it this time around. Just so I haven't got to keep doing it, but I'll get set up with my first ones before the winter. So we've got them and we don't need to worry. That fight was hilarious. I'm so used to when I was playing before, I had maxed out stats, so it's kind of funny when you're fighting very differently. There's actually wolves over there, and that guy over there buys sticks in that little shed, I believe, as well. Let's just say we were lucky we had the foods that we did this time. And inventory is nice and full. Let's go home. It looks like both our camp things are done as well. Now with the coins, I'm just going to stick them in here. Same with the books. And I'll keep that cord because we will need that. And then I'll dump as much river reed in there as I can, and the rest will come in here. So we need how much simple cord? All right, 1 smoke rack fire. Oh, we can't do that until we get the tin ingot anyway, which we're not smelting. So we'll just chill for that one. There's the stockpile. Beautiful. Let's get that done as well. 5 logs. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and hire up that Mr. Lubomir then. Here he is. Hello, mate. Here we go. I will fix my mistakes. Perfect. And what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to change him to a worker, but I'm also going to make sure that cooking is his #1 priority right now. Then we'll have him maybe second on research. I just need to double check his attributes, actually. Animal handling, research, but mainly cooking, and then we'll let him do the other stuff. There we go. And we'll let him kind of go back to camp. I will need to get a few quests done to progress, but I think by the time I get back, that research and building should be done. So I'm going to continue on with what I was doing now. And that's going to go and deal with, well, earning a little bit from these quests, hopefully. So we just got to go around and talk to a few people. Some of the quests I will show, some of them I won't, like later on when I'm grinding. But for the early game, I think I'll be happy to show bits depending on what you guys want to see. Yeah. We got your chicken stuff. No, you don't care. This is all changed. This is like... The village has changed a bit. That's cool. I'm excited to see all the new animal buildings then. Talk to these guys. They're both here anyway. I'm pretty sure it is the homeless guy. Okay, blacksmith. Check the chicken coop. That was it. This is such a silly mission. Obviously, you can read and listen to them all, but nah, that's not what we're going to do. We're here for the good stuff. Then we'll have to follow the footsteps to the homeless guy out here, I believe. There he is, look. I think we can recruit him. Did you take the chickens, mates? I won't tell Mona, but you have to stop. Mona deserves to know the truth. I won't tell, but you have to stop. Take this to get back on your feet, 50 coins. If I hear of this again, I won't be so kind. How about you come work for me? I can't afford him yet, so go away then. Let's finish this bad boy and we'll move on to the next one. They also, by the way, I forgot to say, have changed the animation. Look at that. It's so much smoother. The jumping over a fence animation is not the weird little thing anymore. You can actually get over and it looks great. Oh, it's the small things, man. Makes me happy, and we just know that the game's going to keep improving. Hello, Mona.
So did you discover?
There you go. All right, 200 renown. So we can actually now, we're an associate.
Either way,
So to be an associate means you can grab some of these 1-dot people here. Kind of want to see how close they are. We check the stats. There's another quest down here, so we want to hopefully grab someone. I love that the merchant does travel around, man. That's huge. how are you?
Yes.
So I think we can finally get these, but the renown's a little bit high. So they're a little bit better fighters, but they're not amazing, right? She has the fierce trait, which is good, but then is negated by... Our weakling's fine. Coward, yeah, it's negated by coward, so it's pretty pointless. How can you be a coward and fierce? That's what I want to know. So no, I wouldn't waste my renown on you then anyway. We'll probably go early to Padstow if we can and grab people from over there and do some missions maybe. Right, we're going to track this one. So we need 2 hemp, 2 sage, 2 flax. This one is find what secret ancient shrines... Oh no, actually we can do this one. I believe it's the shrine we've already been to. So we're going to head on over to that and get that one done. And then we need hemp, sage and flax. And we can hand that in as well. So shrine we've already been to. It's this one once again. So for one day, getting a couple of quests done in a day, as well as some building and stuff, is always pretty handy. Now before anything else, let's take a look at what they're doing. Have they done any of this? So we got someone assigned to logging camp. They're going to take a while, aren't they? What about research? Need 4 logs in there for the research of the stockpile, which is actually going to be a very big deal. So I might help get those logs myself as well. There you go, there's your shrine. I think we can get a book for him. Let's go for apprentice book crafting. Erdana shrine, cool, thank you very much. And then we've unlocked a load more again. Alright, she basically goes through telling me about Lord Ashbourne, who is the one who wants to kill me or whatever. I don't need her yet. There is also another one over here. We'll go hit that and see what quest that is as well. The key is to try and get the villagers leveled up. It's a good way of getting early renown as well as by doing these. So, and she wants garlic and flax. Now that's pretty easy as well. I know where the garlic is. I believe, if I remember correctly, you can pick up some garlic around here somewhere. Don't quote me on that. It's hard to remember sometimes. But before we do that, let's get home and do a bit of a scavenging, harvesting, all that jazz. And let's get our settlement back up on its feet. Let's get a third house as well. All right, let's help out a bit. Let's get a few of these trees down and get the rest of this done. I need 1 more log in there, and that's the stockpile sorted. I wonder if they've changed the look of that. It looks that way. And then I get another log into one of these. There we go. So how many does this need? 3 logs, 10 wood, 12 flax. So all of this we'll need before the winter as well. So let's go ham on the trees, man. And stockpile completed. Oh yes. Now I'll switch focus to getting that one done actually, if that's the case. So much more important. We've just managed 3 logs out of this one. I'm not going to be able to carry more than that. So we'll want the stockpile done first. And I'm going to put it right there. So what does this need? Yeah, 5 logs, 5 flax, 10 wood. I'm going to grab all that flax out as well. I'm going to put it in here, 5 in there. I need 3 logs, and then I need 1 more log, I think. Or was it 3 in here? And then 12 flax in here. All right, just 10 wood needed for there. And then how many do we need here? That's all the logs in that one. All the logs in that one, so 5 wood. We need 15 wood total. So there's certain trees that make it a little bit easier. They're called young trees. And they're the ones you want to chop for quicker wood, basically. These guys are grabbing logs as we need them, but these are called young trees here. Hoping I can get a bunch from these. That's a normal tree. This is a young tree here. Already getting really dark. Now this one might be one where I work a bit more into the night to get some things done. But they're doing a really good job with the logs in the background as well. Now you can get a woodcutter. On the woodcutter, sorry, you can get them to chop trees into sticks as well, which we will do for sure at some point. But for now, we're going to have to deal with just trying to find the little ones like this. And obviously, each thing we're doing is leveling us up anyway, so we can't complain too much. Now it's getting really dark. I'm going to try my best to do it without actually looking. And I'm full. Let's get these done before we go to bed. Let's also check what they're doing. So we just need the 5 sticks, 10 sticks. They've managed to pretty much, whilst I'm doing these, to get the foraging camp done as well, which is really good. I probably want to get another research going. I really don't know which one to get going yet, though. I actually think the trappers camp will do the world of good for us. Weapons rack would help. We actually want the weaver's loom, because the weaver's loom will be what we use to get our cord and stuff crafted. So actually, let's do that. 10 wood in here, and let's get this going. And there's a stockpile. Now, the good thing about when you get stuff built is your torches come up, so I can actually see. Here it is, though. This is popping up as well. You can't even see it. Let's get this wood in, and then you'll be able to see it a bit better. There we go. The wood camp is done. Now, this one, you can't do a lot with it until you've got... Well, let's top up 5 logs, and then wood. We'll make sure there is... I'll do it like this. That'll be priority 1. That'll be priority 2. We're going to make sure there's always 10 sticks as well. We need this 4 thingy. So we'll use those logs. Now, you need to craft axes to get them in there. So one of the other things I want to do is set up crafting and make sure that they bump those in. Now, we're not going to set these to any different other than just dumping at the moment. I'm going to turn off food in there and everything else can go in. And then we can probably get rid of this camp storage at some point. But I'm going to go and put this 1 axe into the logging camp. And I'm going to make sure the simple axes are topped up to 2 now instead. So they'll come out and do that crafting as well. So I'm just going to chuck 1 in here. And then they can actually work on that. Perfect. I potentially want to go and sell these 2 books if possible at some point. And make sure I'm buying the strength books. Yeah, let's grab those into the inventory right now. And then the rest I can dump into the storage. We'll sleep the night off and hopefully they can get that done. Sage, flax and hemp. There's 1 hemp. 1 sage. 1 flax, sorry. You know what? You can have that. Alright, I'm going to go to bed. I did a bit of harvesting. It has gone midnight, so let's get ourselves to sleep and let's get cracking into day 4, where I can go give this 1 quest in. And there it is. Oh, 3 days until winter. We're making good progress anyway, so we're in a good spot. These guys should be getting up. I got in a few more mushrooms for them as well, and I grabbed myself some food beforehand, so I'm just going to hit that one. And then the rest will get sorted. Now, I can grab that myself. We will need the leather at some point, but I'm not going to do it just yet. One of the main things I am going to do, though, is make sure this is good to go. Yep, so they're going to finish the building on that one. That's perfect. Let's check the simple workbench. Let's make sure they're grabbing everything they need. They are, so they just need crude stone. Oh, I need to do a stone run myself then. The first things first is going to be this mission before we do anything. And I'm going to go sell, hopefully, these books. And if there's a strength book, I will buy it. Now, what I will tell you is it's very weird not having any armor on and stuff, you know? It really is. Anyway, let's get this given in. Can you just wait there a second, Dalibor? Thank you. Here's your herbs, buddy. Or what should we go with? Farming or harvesting? It's going to be farming. They're not worth much anyway, I think. So let's go sell what we can. Main one's going to be strength booklets, so any strength? Any strength? There's one-handed. No, I'm going to sell what we can then, so crafting I might hold on to be fair. Do I need it? Nah. Animal handling? No. Let's get rid of the farming. It's worth the 50 coins, to be honest, right now. That's pretty good. Look at that for money. Now, it can be pretty crafty here. Oh, hello.
Hello.
What's he got? Bring 4 simple cord, 2 pieces of cooked meat, 2 logs. Yes. Now, is there anything I could potentially buy from you? So, I think we can get half of our stuff here, like reinforced club. I could just buy one of those and be a lot stronger. Pitchforks are pretty good two-hander as well. We can craft those soon anyway, though, so I do feel like it is a waste of money if we get them now. I just noticed that we could sell river reed to this guy. Piece of cooked meat. We have cooked meat. So 4 simple cord, 2 logs. So mostly then we want to make sure that we can get everything for these guys. So what do we get here? 4 simple cords. So that's you. 2 garlic, 2 flax. Let's track that because I can get some garlic soon. It's funny how the cows are just free roaming everywhere. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll get back to getting stuff done. There's going to be a whole lot of that. I need to get all of my crafting, all of my gathering, everything. It looks like gathering is already setting up. Did it finish? Gathering, foraging. Nearly. They're both trying to do it. They're grabbing flax for the research as well. I'll make sure I've got loads on me, but I'm going to try and bring back as much as I can as well. We're going to need a hell of a lot of this for the cord. Hey, foragers camp is done. Let's see if they can bring back this river reed then. Does this need anything in? It does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can get the weaver's loom done, and then the rest I'm just going to dump into here. So that's pretty good. To be fair, I can put those coins in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to grab these guys out and reset them as well, because I do need the cooked meat. And we can get the... Oh, yes. I wonder if you get more than one now. No. That's small meat, so it's not the same as the wolf one, unfortunately. That's okay, though. The pelts are always nice. Is there a couple of berries here? Yep. I'm hoping they haven't eaten all of those cooked meats in here. They haven't. Perfect. Right, let's get this dumped in. The pelts I can put in either of these. So for now, we'll just dump them in there. And then I'll reset the traps. So we've got our... I'm just thinking I can do this one much easier. So, although I can't. These cooked meats are going to go bad. I can easily get them, though. You can buy them. Let's get those set. And the lumberjack spot there is where you can get the logs into sticks. So actually, we need one of those as well. I'm going to wait, though, and I'm going to get another housing tent. And we'll get this as close as I can to the other one. Boom, that'll do. I'll let these guys kind of crack on. What's he doing? He's almost done on this, so I might just... I can get that down. So yeah, I wait at home just so I can get down the... loom, and then they can start crafting the other stuff. And honestly, I might get rid of this one. I think it makes sense, to be fair. Let's take as much as I can. Let's get it all moved over. Let's get a weaver's loom down. So, weaver's loom, honestly, you can now go here, because that's going to be broken down anyway. See what I can get in. River reed, 10 wood, crude stone, and then the rest I can dump in here. That is a great start on the other stuff. So I am going to track this one because I might be able to make the simple cord myself. So let's get the rest of this out and disassemble this one. And then we can remove the camp chest parts. Don't know if that will give me... Well, it'll give me most of the stuff I need for this, to be honest. I'm going to craft a fresh axe, so I've got a second one on me as well. And then the rest I can grab in. So we needed 8 total. I need a bunch of wood as well. Hopefully this stone I've just picked up is more than enough to get this finished. And the camp just multiplying like crazy. So I'm pretty happy. We'll get some research set up afterwards. Need 8 stone. Oh, of course I grabbed 7. Of course. Oh, right. You go in there. Also going to put my broken axe in there because I've now got a fresh one. Bunch more stones on me. Oh man, the back and forth is funny. There we go. Let's get this built. And it just means I can then start crafting from myself here, so I can then manage. So what we're going to say is simple cord. This needs to be topped up. Let's say maybe 4 early on. Rope we won't do yet. Simple cord is just the flax. So is it linen that's river reed? It is. So we'll need some linen as well. Price crafting 2, which I am going to be there to do. And rope. Let's keep rope topped up as well. So I'll probably just do 5 of each. Simple cord though is flax. It looks like one's already on it. I'm going to also do some myself. So over here, weaver's table as well. We can make new clothing. I can make some hoods. I'm not going to do it yet. We need 3 cords. Obviously, eating XP foods is always handy when you're doing this as well. It's much quicker. Oh, much better to level up, but it's fine. And I'm going to grab my 2 logs and then I'm good to go. I'm doing it before these meats go off. Boom. And then I just need the 2 logs, which I can grab. I'm actually going to take out that bandit camp really soon. Might not have enough room for all of this, actually. I need to go dump these stones off as well. Look at that. We have crafting, baby. Now, I'm just looking. I'm just going to see what they're doing here. So, from the forager's camp, delivering 1 river reed from forest camp to store... From forager's camp to stockpile. So, we officially do... It is close enough to grab the river reed as well. So, we're permanently going to have that coming in, which is fantastic. And how much space do I have? So, if I'm being really sensible then... What I should do is go grab that garlic. And what is it? Garlic and flax. So, I think it's down this way. I'm going to attempt it. I'm trying to remember where it is. It may well be this bit, but I think I've got time. It's 2 p.m. Now, we are getting into territory where there'll be a lot of bandits as well. So, we've got some walking along the road over there, which I'm being wary of. We got a new shop guy here. I'm not sure if you can get garlic from him now. They're really weak bandits, to be fair. Let's have a quick look. No, but he does have a strap, so I'm going to buy that because we're going to need that. I'm going to try and ignore all of these bandits that are roaming around and just try and go and get what I need. Now, the fisher is down here. I'm not going to go say hello yet. There's also a couple of quests we can grab from over there, but I'm here exclusively for garlic. I'm just trying to remember where it is. You know, I think it's a little bit further on. Now, I've gone too far. If I remember correctly, it is... I swear it was over here. I've gone way too far. I'm going to go back up here. I'm pretty sure it's around this area. Come on. I'm sure it's over here, man. I remember it being here. There. I've just seen it pop up on the mini-map. It is definitely here. There it is. Beautiful. There's one. There's two. You won't need a lot of this until later on, but that's 2 quests now we can go hand in. So let's get ourselves back up to Herndine. I'm not going to follow the main road here because it's very dangerous at the moment and I don't want to get into a fight. Alright, here's the blacksmith. Hello, I've got the stuff. I think, what do we get from him? Oh, another 150 renown. 1 small trap. Where's the other guy? This is 50 village trust as well. It's not quite what we need, but that's okay. I might wait until I get to friend level before I hire anyone else. At least from here anyway. We could actually get a decent fighter and then I'll be in a good place, I think. Here you go, Eliza. There's your herbs, of course. Wait until tomorrow. Oh, I can't do anything with her until tomorrow. So, all we have, the next one is that. Is there any other quest givers down here? There isn't yet. So, tomorrow we will have one. Now, I'm quite tempted to go take out one of these. But, let's take a look at the building. So, last housing tent is being done. There is no research being done. Now, bags are a good one. So, might want to grab that early on. 2 straps, though. We've only got 1, so we might want to save that. Bandage is easy enough. We get into some better ones. Maybe the elm short bow. Yeah, let's go elm short bow. And then we can get everything we need on that one. Travel sign is also going to be good. And then maybe a weapon rack. All nice and easy ones. So a little bit more gathering from me is probably in order. Do you have 394 renown though? It would be silly to not hire someone really. Pretty close. Did I check him last time? I can't remember whether it was him or not. We'll look at the other guys.
Yes.
No, it's not him. Okay. Oh, he's got level 4 one-handed. He's got defender, so...
I'll work with you.
Okay, he would be shield. He's not that great. He'll help with crafting. I'm glad to hear it. Come with me. And we're going to switch him to worker. He's going to be homeless, but we're building it right as we speak. So that is settler number 3. Now, I will go through and name them after members on the channel momentarily. So if you do want to be named after a villager and be embedded into this Bellwright series, do consider a membership on Patreon or on the channel. Okay, home sweet home. What do you need? 3 cord? Well, I come bearing some pretty good gifts, so I am going to knock up the cord myself. There we go. Should we see? Well, firstly, I want to see where my attributes are with crafting. Almost halfway, so doing pretty well. Harvesting's almost level 3 already. Let's go ahead and put in these guys. So you've got everything you need to finish the bow. And then I'm going to dump everything else in here. Good. So I'm just going to keep collecting. River reeds, maybe more. I don't know. We have 3 of us now, so hopefully I can get this finished. What does it need? There's the short bow. We just need 1 log to go into here. And there it is. We can't be having you homeless, alright? There we go. No more homeless. Although when they are homeless, you may need to set them up for that. Now, let's change this up and let's make sure Hugo, to be fair, you're going to be crafting as your #1 priority. Then maybe 2 on that. Now, Victor, you're going to do a 2 on that. Lubomir will have you as a 1. Cooking, 2 research. You can have a 2 down here. And then that's pretty much it. We just need more people in. I'll change these up as we get more stuff going, but that's the main thing. Gathering is going to be one of the most important. I think, honestly, I might go and grab some more myself anyway. It's a little too dark now to do anything. They've definitely made it a lot darker. So what I'm going to do is get myself off to bed, I think. We've got someone still collecting river reed. We do need to be careful that they don't go too far because the wolves will kill them. So I am going to keep a close eye on that. I might go murder a few of them myself, but before that, we're going to go to bed. And day 5, a decent enough first 4 days, to be honest. We do need to prep for that winter, but our first raid is going to come in really soon. So I probably want to consider who's got what here. You've got a weapon, you've got a club, you don't. So let's make sure we give you a weapon. Now, early game, you have to go and put it in their inventory because they won't do it otherwise. Because you can draft them and then get them to pick up stuff, but I like to make sure they have one on them at all times, just in case. So we'll use them with that. The first raid shouldn't be a problem at all. But let's go in and see what we want to grab next. So linen we can't grab yet. Mining camp and pickaxe is a nice, easy one, but honestly I think I might get the plank shield. Travel sign as well. Maybe the weapon rack. Grab a weapon rack. Just to get organised. And then what I am going to do, well, I need to go speak with her, but I'm going to go and do a river reed run before we get anything else done. Oh, I've got a fishing rod. You just made a fishing rod, man. Oh, yes. We've got to try it out. It's 100%. Oh, I'm going to have to fight some wolves first. I think they're stuck in the water, so that's fine. Yeah, let's get back. So I managed to grab a few, but once you get aggro on the wolves, you can't pick up any more stuff. What is that? Might be a bandit or something over here. Yep, it's a saber bandit. What have we got also running over to us over this way? A wolf. Go on, fight each other. That's it. I want the XP, really. No, no, no. Ow. Kill the damn wolf. I think he killed it. Right, weapon rack is done. Just going to kill this guy, though, nice and easy. I'm pretty good at the fighting now. Just one hit and I'm dead, so... Just need to probably break his shield here. There it is. Beautiful. Boink. Get out of here, man. I'll take the renown and I will take those coins gladly. Right. We're over by our base. That was done. Let's get the next research set up. So, well, each one's going to unlock even more. I might get the trapper's camp done. Travel sign's going to be nice, though. Yeah, travel sign. What I'm going to do is try and set up early cranberries. So they're going to come in really handy for me as well. So I'm going to make sure I get all that going. Alright, I'm going to grab the fishing rod out because I think it's time we do a bit of fishing. I don't know if I need some bait on it, if I'm honest. But we could head that way. Could also go down here for the fisher. Not sure, to be honest. We also have a weapon rack I can get down. So this, what I'll do with the weapon rack is just pop it to the side of this guy. So we have it permanently ready. That'll do right there. So rope and wood. And then I might need to do a bit of crafting myself as well. The rope is hemp. Alright. Don't think I have hemp set up on my thingy. I don't. Let's get hemp set up. We get hemp set to top up to maybe 10 as well. Flax will probably go with more. Let's change that priority to 3. Actually, you know what? 2, 3. I'm putting them in order so it's easier to look at. And then these guys afterwards. So flax. Let's also get you up to 20. And let's turn the river reed down to 16. Flax is going to be a bit more important because early on it's a bit much for these guys to be going all that way just for that river reed. I kind of want them getting hemp first. I can grab some myself as well. At one spot here, I believe there's another one on this corner that we can get some there. Look, there we go. I'm going to go grab that lot. I've just put the hemp in the weaver's thing, so they should be good. And then it's just flax again. There's linen coming in as well. Oh man, I need more flax. And harvesting level 3. Nice. Hopefully then I can get some double yields here. Almost full. Just doing a nice big flax run, so I haven't got to worry about it again. The amount of flax you burn through early game is just insane, isn't it? There we go. 30 flax dropped off. Let's get these placed down. We're going to have Trapper's Camp soon, so we can continue to get these going nicely. They're producing really well. Just dump them all. And let's go try out some fishing. Okay, travel sign completed. So whilst we're on our way, let's tap H. If you didn't know, is auto run. And you can do other stuff whilst you're doing it. So it's pretty handy. So let's have a gander. I'm going to hit that tree. Let's go for Trapper's Camp. Now, I need to clear out these wolves a bit but I haven't eaten anything, so I don't want to risk it. I think I can just try this out. I wonder if you have to be in a specific spot to fish. Oh, it says 0. You need bait. Damn it. Can't fish. Oh, travel signs need 150 renown, I believe, as well. So just keep that in mind when you're placing them. So early on, it's a toss-up between more people and not. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep gathering, though, and dumping stuff in. Now, fishing, there's no point in us having this on us right now. So I am going to chuck it in here. Because we can't fish without bait. Now, what are we doing here? Trapper's Camp just needs a few more stones and then we're good to continue on. I think it's okay to say that we could potentially get in Traveller's Hood. So we're going to go for a one-off of 4. So we're going to have 1 each. Pretty cheap to make. And then we're going to go fur capes as well. And we're going to have 3 of those because Lubomir already has 1. Right, 4 stones for you to finish the camp. And let's put the rest. So got some wood in there, a bit of rope. Just going through, gathering all sorts, to be honest. It's been pretty handy. Getting berries from as well, so they can keep going. Drying rack's ideal, so we can get up to dried berries eventually as well. Have you started yet? No, but you have the goodies. That's good to see. Lubomir just hit harvesting 2. Okay, Trapper's Camp completed as well. Alright, let's pick our next research then. So what can we get in that's going to be pretty easy? Bag we can't do. I'm going to go for the basic stuff first. I think plank shield might be pretty handy early on. It's kind of anything that we can make early. Like rugged trousers or rugged shirt. I know there's a thingy for the trousers, I think. Should have went straight to the rugged coif though. Let's go for mining camp and pickaxe. I think I got the rope needed for these 3. Let's get the weapon rack done. Beautiful. So what we can now do is in our main storage, we're going to turn off weapons and tools. So I'll take these 3 out and I'll put them in here. Boom. So just organizing a little bit with all our weapons and all of that stuff. Everything else will be nice and easy. The 2 linen we will definitely need. So I'm just going to dump that in there so he doesn't think we don't have any. And then just looking across, it's still going to be flax once again. We do have the rope and stuff though that's looking pretty good. And there's a fur cape. Lovely. Let's have a look. I'll take that one. And I will put that on. So this is 2 armor. And we're ready for the winter. Woo! Not that you need to worry about it. But guys, it's going to be where I end this one out. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate all of your time. And thanks for watching. As always, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already as well. As always, appreciate being here. Take it easy. And I'll catch you in the next one.